Hey guys, I think therefore I am Josh from Gun Times, and today we are going to do an M1 carbine. Pretty excited about this. I've never fired one of these before, so pretty stoked about it. I've never gotten my hands on one, but thanks to Luke from General Coin and Gun, I now have that opportunity to do so. What this one is, it is an Inland Arms, which are Inland Division, which was a division of General Motors. I mean, everybody was making these things back in the day. So thanks to Luke at General Coin and Gun, I have the opportunity to shoot one of these little guys today. So now bear in mind, most carbines of the era fired the same cartridge that their rifles did. Not so with this little guy. So if you know, back in World War II and Korea, most of our rifles fired the 30-06 round. However, the M1 carbine fires more of a pistol round, which is that little guy right there. So as you can see, quite a big difference as far as punch and knockdown and range, all of that. So I think what we need to do is probably, just do a little bit of shooting, but first we'll go a little bit about the background of this rifle. It was designed by, the guy who started the design of it was actually Ed Browning, who is a brother of none other than John Browning. So, and John Browning, as you know, designed the 1911, the Ma Deuce, I mean a bunch of other different guns. I mean, nobody's more famous than him. So the military's thinking at the time was, they wanted a rifle for what they called non-essential personnel, somebody who didn't need a high-powered or full-powered rifle, i.e. tank crews, mortar teams, military police, machine gun crews, paratroopers used them, etc., etc. Officers carried them, but for now, let's just shoot. I can't talk anymore. I just want to shoot. So, gonna get my earplugs in and shoot this little guy. So, and what we're shooting is tool ammo, which is made in Russia. Some steel-cased 30 carbine ammo. This is all Luke had for M1 carbine ammo, but we're happy to get it. So let's see if the tool ammo will go boom. And yeah, let's see how it does. No more talk, just shoot, right? Let's do it. So without further ado, I'm going to put this bad boy in here, and then should be it. So yeah, I should probably put my shooting glasses on too. Last time I did get something come back in my eye and it hurt for a while, believe you me. So it was more of an irritant. So just gonna put some shooting glasses on here, got the earplugs in. Now we're ready to shoot. Sorry for the delay, everybody. Okay, see how this little guy does. It doesn't pack much of a wallet, but let's see here, where do I need to hold? Ooh, that's center mass, I think. Oh, well, that ain't good, everybody. We have a stovepipe or a jam. So clear that out of there, I think. Now hang on, everybody. Let's clear this out. Now, Luke wasn't sure about these clips, so I told him I would check them out for him today. What's going on here, fellas? Okay, now let's try it again. Is that it? That is it. So most of them at the time had, or came with it was a 15 round magazine was the most common. Now bear in mind, this little guy fought in World War II, Korea, and well into Vietnam. Now I believe this is what's called an M1, or the M1 for sure, carbine. Now, they did make other variants of it. They did make the M2, which was a select fire version of this, or automatic, which would be really cool. I'd love to get my hands on one of those. And then the M3, which I believe had a, I think it was a night vision scope on it. If I'm talking out of turn there, or I'm wrong about that, somebody feel free to comment and let me know. So, I can't resist. I just got to shoot it some more. That's what I'm gonna do. So we have another clip. We've got plenty of ammo for this thing. So let's shoot it. So I'm gonna put my earplugs in here. Even though it's just a little guy, it probably has a little bit of a bark to it. Now I did fire an M14 earlier today. Without earplugs, and so if I'm talking a little bit loud, that's why, because the ears are still ringing. So a mistake I'm not going to repeat today. So without further ado, nobody wants to hear me talk, they just want to see me shoot. So I'm going to shoot. That's why I came here today, guys. Okay, so let's do. I tell you what, I'm not a very big guy. In this little stock, you really have to tuck it up in. And that is it for that one. So, man, what a nice little guy, little gun, you know, very, very light. Now, I don't know what kind of range these things get, but if you're not out there, you know, picking the enemy off at, you know, several hundred yards, this would be the gun for you, you know. I mean, other guns that were carried by, you know, the same aforementioned groups of soldiers was the Thompson submachine gun, the grease gun, and then, you know, this little guy. So this one, it is an Inland, which is a division of General Motors. While they're being made, I mean, there were 6.5 million of these guns produced throughout the course of World War II and Korea. Like I said, this is an Inland. Now, they made them. IBM of typewriter fame made them. Even Rockola Jukebox Company made these guns in World War II, Korea. Marlin made some parts for them. Auto Ordnance, Winchester. I mean, I don't know who else to add to the list, but I'm sure there probably are more. Now, a lot of them just made parts for them, and they shipped them off somewhere to be assembled. So you might have a Winchester Action. You might have an Inland barrel, you know, you might have Marlin something or other on here, like this one. So it's Inland. Now, the barrel, well, the barrel's Inland as well, and this one is dated 12 of 44. So the barrel, at least, was made in 1944. I don't think the rest of the stuff has a date on it. It just says U.S. Carbine caliber 30 on the receiver. And in the back it says Inland Division and then the serial number. But man, this thing is just super cool. Again, I'd like to thank Luke from, oh, I just lost it. That round of ammo was scared. He didn't want to be fired. He knew he was going down range, so he just rolled right off the table because he was too scared to be fired. So yeah, boy, these things are way easier to load than some of your bigger magazines for different rifles. This little carbine round just pops right in there. Now, for me, as far as pistol mags go, I got one of those magazine loaders, and man, does that thing really save the fingers. But I think they make them for rifles too. I'm not sure, but I tell you what, with this, you don't need it. So yeah, just get these guys loaded up and do some more shooting here. Now, like I mentioned before, I believe this is Luke's personal M1 carbine from General Coin and Gun, but even still, I want to thank Luke and Brian from General Coin and Gun for all their help finding all these guns. You know, without them, as I've said before, yeah, I could probably still do this, but I'd have to really search a lot more than I'd want to for all these guns. I don't know, Luke has a little bit of everything there, so some old stuff, a lot of new stuff, a lot of antiques. I love it. He's got a little bit of something for everybody. That being said, you know, I'm going to post a link to their website. I'll have it in the bottom there on the description, so feel free to click on them and browse their website. I mean, they've got a ton of stuff on there. Pretty much everything that you could want for the shooting sport or for hunting, things like that. Luke's got it. He can help you out. So check out his website, and let's see, how many did I put in here? I think I'm only putting in 15 at a time. I think that was 10 on that last row. So I'm just going to finish loading these up and going to do some more shooting. Now, we don't have, as of yet, we don't have any reactive targets, like, you know, steel targets, things like that, which we will get them, but for right now, just starting out, just the regular targets will have to do. So we've got a lot of exciting things coming down the pipe. Bear with us. So other than that, I think I'm probably done talking for now. I think I'm going to just go ahead and shoot. So alright, got some earplugs in here. Little bolt stop there. Put our clip in. Now, there we go. Now it clipped in there. I'm wondering if maybe the last time with that stovepipe that I had, I wonder if maybe I didn't have the clip all the way in there, like so. You really want to make sure that you latch it in there. So that being said, just pull her back. Let her go. Getting a little sticky there, apparently. Alright. Safety off. Glasses on. Earplugs in. I think I'm ready to shoot. That center of that target's really getting chewed out, isn't it? Okay, and that's it for that one. Pull that bad boy out. I think that was 15. I don't know for sure. But yeah, just very, very mild recoil. Light kick to it. Now, I'm not shooting at any great distance today. Just shooting at 20 or 25 yards, whatever it is. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's 20. Now, anybody can hit at 20, even me. So, when with this little guy, it's easy, and it's easy to really get your second shot off right away. You don't have to adjust. It's just plug her back in and play. So, yeah, this is a treat, I gotta tell you. I wasn't really expecting